So, good morning. I am trying out my new Samsung headphones this morning. Just to let you know, I'm going for my CT scan today, just to check out my head and see what's up. The last week, I would say, was horrible in this human physical body, this mortal frame, this body of humiliation. It's been horrible. I cannot describe how my head is. It's been really rough. That's all I can say. Really rough. I don't go into details because people on the outside do not see what goes on within this physical frame of mine and my head. Only God can see that. And He has seen it and knows it and knows what's going to happen no matter what. And I thought this yesterday. I said, whether repose or whether the snatching away, it makes no difference. God is in complete control and He knows what's happening. I love my family here on this earth, yes, I do. But if God is going to do what He does, and no matter what direction, to the soil or to the air, instantly before I go to the soil, makes no difference. That is in God's hands. I love you all. You know that. I express that on my shows. I express my appreciation and thankfulness to God that you are out there listening to these shows. That's so important to me. And my spirit that dwells within me. For the spirit that dwells within me is what's being renewed day by day, moment by moment. Okay, I'm going to bring you some studies in Colossians. And the reason being is because our focus should be on that which is above, not on that on the earth. And the more and more mature you get in Christ, the more your focus will be on that which is above. This article is done by Enoch and the Unsearchable Riches. Our bodies have not yet been raised to celestial spheres, but in spirit we have been vivified together with Christ. Ephesians 2:5. And roused with Him. Colossians 3:1. Hence comes the great conflicts in our conduct. For while we are on earth, in flesh, our spirit and our soul belong above, where Christ is sitting at the right hand of God. The body apart from the spirit is dead. As our life is hid together with Christ in God, we are dead to the things of this nether sphere. We have no future on the earth. Any moment may call us away to our celestial home. This includes far more than death to sin, as set before us in the 6th of Romans. This exhortation is not based on Christ's descent for us, but on His exaltation among the celestials. It does not appeal to His past sufferings for our sakes, but to His future glory and our public manifestation with Him in it. The power of that glory is already operating in our spirits and attracts our souls as a magnet to the Empyrean. Our life is an invisible one. Even as Christ is hid from mortal gaze, we belong to the celestials. Correct conduct consists of conformity to truth. All our acts should fit the facts. So long as we belong to this earth and the decadent humanity which inhabits it, we deport it ourselves accordingly. Now that our vital interests have been transferred to a higher and nobler sphere, we should comport ourselves as becomes its dignity and glory. We no longer belong down here. The earth with the human beings upon it is no connection to be proud of. We should be glad to be rid of our relationship to such a race, and to enter into practical possession of our new dignities by conducting ourselves as those of a higher, nobler, and yet humbler company. Put to death. God's indignation is coming on the sons of stubbornness, because of their sins and transgressions and offenses. True, this does not meet them as a rule in this life, but it surely will visit them in the judgment. and in the days of vengeance, when God deals with the race as a whole. Not only the baser sins will endure his indignation, but some which almost parade as virtues will call down his wrath. Greed is the worship of things, the reliance on the creature, and will be dealt with as idolatry, for it puts possessions in the place of him who must possess the undivided loyalty of every heart. Reliance on riches is idolatry, for one alone is reliable. Once we lived in these things, but now we should be gladly put them in the place of death, so that they have no more attraction, no further power, no longer any part of our lives. Death to the indulgences of the flesh, death to all evil desires that drag us down. The old and the young humanity. The race of mankind is hopelessly decrepit and depraved. In a fine figure, its conduct is compared with the clothes with which it covers its nakedness. But its outward behavior is by no means ideal. Its conduct is no fit covering for us. Hence we are exhorted to strip it off and put on a different dress, more suited to our new relations. We are to leave off anger, fury, malice, calumny, obscenity, and falsehood. There are no fitting garments for the young humanity, which has Christ as its image. Such should put on the very opposite. Anger, fury, malice should be replaced by compassion and kindness. Malice and calumny by humility and meekness. Patience, gracious forbearance. The cause of much misconduct in the old humanity is its shattered condition. It is split up into conflicting factions. In it, the Greek is set against the Jew, the circumcision against the uncircumcision, the slave against the free man. Its unity is destroyed. Its parts are antagonistic. There is mutual distrust and jealousy and hatred between its sections. All this is done away in the young humanity, in which Christ is everything to each one. It is and always will remain an indivisible unity, with no friction or faction. In Christ we recognize no distinctions, such as mar humanity. Race, religion, ritual, and social standing all disappear. These are the hindrances to unity which must be discarded. Okay, that'll be plenty for today. I'm happy and I'm thankful, no matter what. Even though I suffer in this physical frame temporarily, I am very happy. And I'm thankful to have these viewers. I'm thankful to have new subscribers. Every day I get new subscribers. Amazing. I'm up to 163 subscribers to this channel. And that is God's work. God's work alone. Through me. I thank you all for being here. Have a wonderful day in the Lord. I will keep you updated with my condition and the results of my CT scan today. Have a great day.